Nancy's gorgeous. The reason we're playing that is because a guy in America has just done a 3-day, 25 James Bond film marathon, and he's joining us on the program this morning. Brad Hanson. Good morning, Brad.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Yeah, very good.
America.
Yeah, nice to talk to you too. How many of you watched this marathon?
How many people? Well, we had an open door policy, but I think all told, we had about 30 people, but the only people who were there for every single one of them was myself and my girlfriend Athena. And you can see in the video, you can see that we're there every time.
And she's still your girlfriend?
They're like, oh yes, of course. That's your idea.
Brad, why did you decide to do it? What motivated you to sit down and watch Bond 1 through to, how many are there? 25?
Yeah, 25. There are 22 official movies, and then 3 non-canon movies, which were sort of unofficial movies. And we got the idea because it was my girlfriend's birthday, and she is also a big James Bond fan. And she wanted to do something kind of fun and unique, and so it was something that I've always wanted to do because it's sort of the holy grail among Bond fans to watch every single Bond movie in a row because you get a different perspective when you do so because, you know, you get to see, like, time passing by because it's been almost 50 years since they were started, so you get to kind of see your opinion changes when you watch them in order, and it's really interesting to see that, especially with a lot of people. Yeah,
they are fantastic. I've been watching some, a week before last, they had them on cable at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I saw the Pierce Brosnan ones. I don't mind him as James Bond, actually.
No, you know what, honestly, there's not any actor who I dislike. I have my favorites, of course, but...
who is your favorite?
I think they were all good for the time. My favorite would be Sean Connery when he was really into the role.
Yeah.
But I think Daniel Craig is probably going to be my new favorite guy. I want to see what else he can do.
I like Roger
Moore.
Moore.
Those are probably my top two. Roger Moore? Yeah, my girlfriend's favorite is Roger Moore. Mine is probably my least favorite.
Oh, okay.
He's still charming.
Oh, he was just, I don't know, he just had that English charm about him, more so than the others, I thought, you know?
I think you'll always remember the Bond film that you remember seeing first, sort of as a child at the Newsies, and mine was A View to a Kill, and that was Roger Moore. Oh. And so for me, I really relate to that as well.
Yes. My very favourite James Bond moment is, and you might be able to tell me which movie it is, I think it was the bloke who was an albino. He was in a wheelchair, and in the end scene is James Bond in a helicopter picks up the wheelchair on the helicopter the feet or whatever you call it, and dumps it into a silo, and the bloke's going, Mr. Bond!
Yeah, that's the beginning of For Your Eyes Only.
Oh, it's the beginning, is it? Oh, the beginning.
That's the very beginning. We never see him. That's the last appearance in the official series of that bad guy.
Who was the bad guy? He's the albino or something?
Yeah, his name was Blofeld. He's in a lot of the earlier movies. Yeah. He's the guy who is, like, if you ever see Austin Powers, the Dr. Evil character.
Is that the one with the cat? Is he the one with the cat patting
the cat? Oh, the cat.
Weren't they wonderful? Like, Blofeld. I mean, just magnificently demented characters they came up with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, there's so many really interesting, memorable characters, memorable moments. Memorable gadgets and music. That it's a really fun series to watch. Like, it really wasn't, like, I was sort of worried about when I first started it. Like, I'm a huge fan, but would I get bored with them by the end? But actually, no. I every time I was like, oh, great, another one. It was really fun the whole way through.
And
Brad, really got bored.
Brad, we have to check. Did you have a favorite Bond girl?
Oh, man. I would probably go with Ava Green from Casino Royale, the new one. I thought she was fantastic.
What about with Halle Berry?
Yeah, I thought she was not only very beautiful, but she was also, she had a lot of character to her and a lot of depth to her character.
How could you go past...
As well as being a gorgeous Bond girl.
How could you go past Halle Berry walking out of the surf in that movie with Pierce Brosnan? Oh! Man.
Well, the movie all goes downhill from there, actually.
Hey?
But,
okay. So what's your favourite James Bond movie of all time?
Mine would be Casino Royale, the newer one, 2006. Probably, it's a dogfight between that and Goldfinger, the 1964
Is that right,
Sean Connery classic.
Well, I must go and dig Casino Royale out.
Yeah. The newer one I thought was a really good. It was back to the books where it was a lot more realistic, a lot more dramatic, but still very dangerous and exotic, and still fun, you know. And I thought the newer one really accomplished that better than most of the other movies have.
Right.
And yeah, I really enjoyed that movie a lot.
Thanks very much for talking to us this morning, Brad.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.